You girls know I seriously want other girls, I want women to be able to make a lot more money, and I want us all to live in harmony and love each other and be happy with our lives. And I'm asking you right now, if you're one of those people that believes in abundance, if you're one of those people that wants the world to be better, I'm asking you to start, when you find girls that are in shitty jobs, that you know they can be making more money, that are personable, or it doesn't matter who they are. If you just feel compelled to be like, this girl needs to make more money. And the reason I bring this up is because I just went to pick up some wine, and I asked the girl at the register, I was like, you know, are you happy here? And she was like, yeah, it's okay. And I was like, have you ever thought about making a lot more money? And she said, yeah, of course. And I was like, do you want to make a lot more money? She said, yeah, of course. And I said, I'm a stripper and I make a lot of money. And I told her, I teach other girls how to make a lot of money. I do whatever I can to teach you girls how to make more money. I just want us to share information, and I want things to get better for everybody. And I gave her my channel, and I said, if you message me on YouTube, I will respond. I get notifications the second you girls send them. And first of all, they always make me super happy. And if you meet somebody that you know can make more money, tell her about the channel. There is more than enough. There is more than enough for all of us. And you know, the more girls that get into this industry, the more diverse it will be, the less the stigma will exist, because the more of us will be in it. And I'm telling you, I just know, like, the more of us that are happy and that are making money, the more everybody will make money. I'm just sure of it. I'm sure of it. So if you have any time you meet somebody, you know, just tell them you're a stripper and you know they can make a lot more money than they're making right now, and direct them to my channel. Or direct them, you know, if you can think of a better place to direct them there. I don't care. I just want more girls in the industry. I want the stigma to be obliterated, and I want us all to be making a lot more money and to be a lot happier. And I want all of us to plant cannabis seeds and other kinds of seeds, any kind of seeds, everywhere, 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 because the key to an abundant life is resources. And I think the fastest way for us to get resources is to plant seeds, because those are our resources. Plants are our resources. And the reason why I keep saying cannabis is because you can make anything out of it. It's a food, it's a superfood, it's an oil that can cure, God, everything. It seems like almost everything. I bet if cannabis was growing everywhere, it would be a massive, massive, massive dent in Big Pharma, and Big Pharma's gotta go. It's one of the biggest killers of people in general. It's one of the worst things in the world. Like, hey, you have arthritis, something hurts in your hand, like, take our pill. You know, it might cause a heart attack, or it might cause leaky, it doesn't fucking matter. It's a long list of things that it can harm to make one pain go away, and it doesn't go to the root of the problem. It doesn't fix the root of the problem. It's a band-aid that will be able to send people away for a few months before they have to come back with something probably more serious. This is a big problem, and you can have a huge impact on it. I'm gonna give one example before I go real quick. Animals. Eating animals. I know this is a topic a lot of people don't like to talk about, because people can get very offended about people talking about their food and whatever. I used to think, my sister became a vegetarian, or I think she's vegan still at this point, but she still cooks shit for her boyfriend because he still wants it. I digress. I used to think when she was trying to talk me into being a vegetarian, and her reasons were moral at first, and mine, I switched over to being vegan not for moral reasons, actually. I switched over for health reasons, and then it turned into both. And then it's like, then it turned into moral reasons as well once I really started learning what was going on with our food supply, you know, torturing and murdering animals. I told her, I was like, Becca, shit, probably should have said her name, but I said, me not eating animals, me deciding to go vegetarian, and this was just vegetarian, me deciding to be a vegetarian isn't going to make a dent in reality. And that is not true. You deciding to not eat animals will save hundreds of animals' lives a year. Hundreds. If I brought you, 3, 4, 5 cows, if I put 50 chickens in your front yard, like in your living room, if I put 3 pigs in your living room, wherever, it doesn't matter. If I put all these animals in front of you and I said, all of these are going to die this year because of you, would it impact you at all? Some people this will affect, some people it won't. I'm not trying to judge either way, but in my opinion, those lives matter. They matter a lot, and what our system is doing right now, how disassociated we are from what we eat, even if it's not the moral aspect of it, the physical aspect of what it's doing to you, all the shit that they're pumping in these poor little animals to keep them alive because their living conditions are terrifying and horrible, and they couldn't survive without these antibiotics and stuff because their conditions are so fucking horrible and disgusting, they would fucking die. Like, you play a big role in that. You play a complete role in that. Anyway, I started with one thing, ended with another. Regardless, let's teach more girls. Let's open up realities. Let's show people. Like, there's a different way. There's another way. There's a better way. There's a much better way. Okay, I love you. I hope you're having a great day. I'll talk to you soon.